The world had become quiet, not peaceful, but heavy and empty. Leo's world was now defined by silence, the kind left when friends stopped calling and dreams seemed to fade. He had tried 9 times to build something of his own, and 9 times he had failed. Once admired, now pitied, Leo was alone with the ghosts of his ambition. The last friend to leave told him, "Leo, you have to be realistic. It's time to stop." That night, Leo stared at his reflection in a dark screen, seeing tired eyes but a stubborn fire behind them. He made a promise, not to prove anyone wrong, but to himself. One more time. This promise was a pact with the part of him that refused to be crushed by failure. The 10th attempt had to be different. It was about fighting for his own spirit. The silence became a blank canvas, an opportunity to start fresh with no one watching. With nothing left to lose, he had everything to gain. He would pour all his pain, lessons and hope into this last try. This 10th attempt would be his masterpiece of resilience. Sometimes, the only thing left is the courage to continue. That night, the silence felt lighter. Leo's journey wasn't about proving others wrong, it was about keeping his own flame alive, and so he began again. Leo's 10th idea was a YouTube channel. Simple, he thought. He bought a cheap camera, a small mic, and started filming, editing, uploading. His first video got 10 views. 8 were his own. The next few videos barely broke single digits. The comment section was empty. His subscriber count was stuck at 1, himself. The digital silence matched the quiet of his apartment. He tried everything. Motivation, business, vlogs, tutorials, each upload a prayer into the void. Discouragement was constant. Doubt, whispering, "You're just a dreamer. This is your 10th failure." His savings dwindled. Instant noodles became dinner. But every morning, he remembered his promise. He'd look at his camera, take a breath and say, "Let's go again." The difference between success and failure is often just the will to keep going. Leo's journey was lonely, but he kept moving forward. He wasn't chasing fame. He was fighting for his own belief. Each day, he chose to try again, and that made all the difference. One night, after uploading his 90th video, Leo hit rock bottom. He watched the analytics, 2 views in 3 hours. Defeated, he scrolled his phone and stumbled on an old forum. There, a quote caught his eye. "You have not failed 99 times. You have found 99 ways that do not work." The words shifted something inside him. It wasn't about failure. It was about learning. Each attempt was a lesson, not a defeat. Leo realized he'd been working hard, but not smart. Persistence alone wasn't enough. He needed intelligent persistence. That night, he became a scientist in the lab of his own life. His failures were research, not shame. Inspired, he opened a fresh notebook and began to plan. Sometimes a single sentence can change everything. Leo saw his past as wisdom, not regret. He was ready to try again, with a new strategy. The darkness felt less suffocating. He wasn't just a dreamer anymore. He was ready to build something real. Leo stopped everything for a week. No filming, just learning. He studied YouTube like a scientist. Thumbnails, titles, algorithms, audience retention. He discovered AI tools for scripts, trends, and branding. Armed with knowledge, he rebranded his channel. The 10th try. He deleted old videos, chose a new focus, stories of resilience, told cinematically. Each video would be crafted, not rushed. He outlined his first 10 stories, wrote scripts, and storyboarded every shot. This time, he was building on rock, not sand. Leo was finally sharpening his axe, preparing for a real breakthrough. With a new strategy, Leo set a brutal rule: 1 video every day. The first was a short documentary, 50 views, better but not a breakthrough. He pushed aside disappointment and focused on tomorrow. Day after day, he uploaded, edited, and improved. Sleep was scarce, but he never missed a day. Progress was slow. After a month, 100 subscribers, a few hundred views per video. But this time, he saw small wins. Better editing, stronger stories, a few loyal commenters. Each positive comment fueled him. He learned patience. Success was a mountain, not a lottery. There were no shortcuts, just the next step, and the next. Like a stonecutter, Leo hammered away, knowing every blow mattered. The climb was hard, but he was building something real. He held on to the small victories. The habit of showing up became his strength. Leo was no longer just hoping, he was building. Every day he laid another brick. The wall was rising, slowly but surely, and he kept climbing. On day 67, Leo uploaded a story about a mountain climber. He went to bed, exhausted, expecting nothing. The next morning, his phone buzzed with thousands of notifications. His video had over 100,000 views, and climbing. His subscriber count exploded from hundreds to tens of thousands. The silence was broken. The algorithm had found him. In days, the video hit millions, and his channel soared past 100,000 subscribers. Brands, creators, and news outlets reached out. Amid the chaos, Leo felt calm, proud, not for the numbers, but for keeping his promise. The real victory was showing up for 66 days when no one was watching. He had proven himself right. To the tired man in the reflection, success was wonderful, but self-respect was better. The courage to upload that 67th video was the true triumph. Sometimes, the breakthrough comes just after you almost give up. Leo's dawn had finally arrived. Leo's channel, The 10th Try, became a phenomenon. Millions of subscribers, a real studio, financial security. But when asked about success, he spoke of the journey, not the fame. The real prize was the strength built through failure and persistence. Each failed venture, each ignored video, taught him humility and resilience. Success wasn't about avoiding failure. It was about using it as a stepping stone. His scars were maps, guiding him forward. The greatest victory was internal, transforming from haunted to empowered. He was no longer afraid to fail. He knew failure was part of the process. This inner strength was his true treasure. As Mandela said, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Leo's story is a reminder. Your journey isn't over, and your failures aren't final. The next attempt could change everything. Don't be afraid to start over, to learn, to adapt. The person you become in the process is the real victory. So take a deep breath, make a promise, and go one more time.